Hey guys, how you doing? It's Bert Ferguson, Realtor here with Rush Realty Group in Dover, Delaware, coming to you guys for season 2 of Truth in Real Estate, my YouTube vlog series that I'm coming to you guys through this probably once a week, giving you guys pertinent information, updates, and other things that really you can use to your advantage. Things from my buyers, from my sellers, investors, other realtors, really anything inside of the real estate space. I want you to be able to come here to my channel and get all your answers, all the answers that you need, all the questions you may have. I want to be able to pose those questions and give you answers to them before you can even think of them. I want to be your one-stop shop online for all things real estate, okay? I'm gonna give you guys my contact information. You can reach me via email at bertf@rushhome.com. And you can also reach me on all my social platforms at B_Ferguson Realtor on Instagram. And you can just type Bert Ferguson, Delaware Realtor on Facebook. And those are the two that I'm really on. You can also reach me on Twitter at BFerg Realtor. So I'm on all three of those social platforms very heavily. So please feel free to reach out to me on there for any questions that you really want answered, or if you want to set up an appointment or any showings, okay? So today, it's episode 1 of season 2, and what I really wanted to zero in on today is buyer wants versus buyer needs. Now, in my business, I'm really buyer heavy right now. I have a lot of buyers who are my main clientele base, and they have a lot of unique needs that a seller, of course, won't have. But also, they sometimes get a little confused on their wants versus their needs. So today's episode is going to talk about your buyer wants and needs and how your realtor can help really define what those are for you and help you throughout your buying process. Having those clearly defined will really help make things happen quickly, especially with this market right now where homes are not sitting for very long, homes that are move-in ready, homes that are pretty much, everyone knows they're gems, they're not staying for very long. So back in maybe a year or two ago, you could have a weekend to think about if you would want to make an offer on this home. Whereas of today, if everyone knows that this home is move-in ready, it's priced right, in a great location, it's going to move. So knowing your needs versus your wants prior to even hitting the home touring phase is super important. Okay, so when you search for a home, your wants and needs can get a little confused. You want to have those things really set in place, okay? So before you go out, what are your wants? What are the things that you know that you want in a home? These are things that are not deal breakers, but you know that you would like to have them, i.e. you know that you want to have hardwood floors on the first floor. You know that you may want to have stainless steel appliances already in the home, and you may want to have recessed lighting in the kitchen. And you may definitely want to have tray ceilings throughout the home, or you want marble countertops or granite countertops. These are things that are considered wants. These are things that are not taking away from the safety or the initial things that you must have for the home to be safe. A lot of the times people confuse this with things that you may need. Now, something that you may need is something that's going to affect your income or going to affect your health. So if you need to be close to your family doctor or to your hospital, you need to make sure that you're staying in that zip code or town. Also a need may be you need to have a one-level ranch because of a knee replacement or a hip replacement or something like that. Let's say your kids are enrolled in a certain school district. Your need may most certainly be that you need to stay inside of that school district, and we cannot look outside of that. Knowing what you need and what you want and those differences definitely help us when we're going out to make offers and when we see a property. Now, before I go out with the buyer, I like to email them what's called a buyer's needs evaluation sheet. On that sheet, what it has is going to ask for your basic contact information, and then from there it's going to start asking you questions about why do you want to move, where do you want to move, and how long do you want to be in a home, like what's your timeline. How many kids do you have, if you have any? How many pets do you have, if you have any? Do you have any in-laws, or do you have extended family that stays with you frequently? What school district are you in if you have kids that are currently enrolled in school? Where do you currently work? That's also very important. Your location to your home's location in relation to your job is super important. Some people are okay with the commute. Some people don't have a car and are not. And I've had plenty of home buyers who don't have an actual vehicle because they use public transportation, or they're just not home. They're not home that often, and they were buying a home, and let's say they're an investor and they're not even close to here. So that location can be fluid. It does not need to be close to your job. Maybe it does need to be close to your job. But knowing if that's a want or a need before you go out is very, very important. Okay. A good realtor definitely will give you that buyer of needs evaluation sheet before you go out. Make sure that your realtor does this, okay? A lot of the times a realtor will be a little bit hesitant on doing so because they want to make sure that you're approved, and they want to also make sure that you're serious about going out. But even before I know you are approved, or that you're very serious about going out, or that you know exactly what you want or anything like that, I'm going to send you that buyer's needs evaluation sheet. I want to have an idea of what you're looking for and what's a want and a need. So when I'm sending you properties, I know that you need a one-level ranch, but you want granite countertops and hardwood floors. So I may send you a home that's in your school district or that's in your job district. That's a one-level ranch with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Maybe let's say we know that's a need. If you've got at least 3 kids, you got 3 little ones, so you know that one of them can share the room, 2 of them can share a room, and then another can have a solo room, and then you and your spouse can have the master bedroom. So we know we need at least 3 bedrooms with 2 full bathrooms. If I send you a home with that criterion, but it does not have your wants, I know that that home is eligible for us to go and see, and to be a true candidate for a home that works for you. Okay? This is very, very important, and I want to make sure that you understand this, okay? I also want you to know that when you're buying a home, you want to make sure that those wants and needs are clearly defined, but they also work within your price budget. Wants, needs, and what you can afford is a holy triangle of your buyer sphere, okay? We want to make sure that we're staying within your budget. I have a lot of people who are approved for a certain amount, and their needs do not fit inside of what they can afford. For example, I had one buyer who needed a basement, but she was only approved for homes that I knew did not come with basements. And if it did come with basements, there was going to be a severe trade-off, whether it was a garage, or if it was going to be square footage, or if it was going to be just location, something or another. I knew for that inside of my market, what she was approved for was not going to come with the basement. So we had to make some adjustments. And that actually helped us, because when we started to shop around, homes were not staying on the market for very long, but she knew exactly what trade-offs she was willing to sacrifice before we even went out. This is very, very important, okay? So in conclusion, guys, I'm gonna keep it short, but in conclusion today, I wanna talk to you guys about wants versus needs. If you want a copy of a buyer's needs evaluation, please email me at bertf@rushhome.com, rushhome.com. Feel free to email me, and I will send you that free of charge. That way, that's something that you can have in your repertoire before you go out, and you know exactly what your wants and what your needs are, okay? So again, guys, thanks for checking me out. Episode 1 of season 2. I can't wait to come each week with more information for you guys, and feel free to reach out to me. And thanks for watching, guys.